Hello and welcome to the new Amazon Business Shop Like a Pro webinar series, where you can tune in to learn about all the great tools available on Amazon Business, as well as some great tips and tricks to up your game when doing business shopping. I'm Bill Sinise, and I'll be your host today, taking you through some information on the great tools we have for bulk buying, along with some tips and tricks that you can use to make bulk ordering easy on Amazon Business. First and foremost, let's talk about the tools that we have available for you. Bulk ordering is easy when you use our bulk buying tool on Amazon Business, where you can access preloaded discounts and other information about a bulk order you need to place. Our request for quote tool is where you can actually work with sellers on Amazon Business to leverage deeper discounts to access quantities that might not otherwise be available. And lastly, we have our buy on behalf tool, where Amazon Business will take on the heavy lifting of large, complex orders where maybe you need to ship to multiple addresses. We'll make that even easier for you by taking on that heavy lifting ourselves. In order to really show you how to shop like a pro when it comes to bulk buying, I'm going to jump into the Amazon Business site where we can take a look around together and start working on a bulk order. Today, I'm going to show you an order that I'm going to place for some interns. We need to get them some backpacks, and we're going to get them a keyboard and a mouse. We've got 300 interns to shop for, so let's go ahead and get started how I would with any shopping, and let's just search for a backpack. And in this case, I do want it to be a laptop backpack, so we'll go ahead and take that option from the search. We're going to go ahead and scroll down until we find the one that we want. Maybe we need to look at some information to do our shopping. I've already got an idea today of the one that I want to buy, so I'm just going to go ahead and find it. And here it is right here. This Tizaula is the one that I've chosen. So we'll go ahead and click into the item right here. And the first thing that we're going to see is some great information on the backpack itself, the name, and more importantly, the price. We'll see here right off the bat, we've got a list price $36.99 and a discounted business price of $28.99. So we have some savings right off the bat. We're also going to see buy more, save more. For 3 units or more, we'll get a discount of 23%. And for 200 units or more, we're actually going to get a discount all the way down to $25.51. But how would I go about placing this large order? I could probably just go ahead and up my quantity and type in 300, but I'm not going to know if that means that it's actually going to tell me that we're not available. So that's not a great way to get started. I could choose the 200 plus option here, but that's just going to put 200 into my cart. So I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and let's use this button right here that says bulk buying in bulk. This is going to take us into our bulk buying tool on Amazon Business, where we can start to look at some different things. First and foremost, we can see that at the quantity of 200, the item is in stock and available. I want to look though and see what was that price on a single unit. So I'm just going to drop down to 1, and we're going to update here. It was $28.99 for a single unit, and you'll see the price breaks start to show up here automatically for you. At 3 plus, we'll drop to $28.41, at 10 plus to $27.54, and at 200 down to $25.51. But remember, we needed 300 backpacks for this project, so we're going to go ahead and click 300, and it's going to tell us that we only have 200 in stock. So that means we're going to need to utilize a little bit different of a tool here today in order to get a custom quote on this quantity that we need of 300. But this wasn't the only item that we needed, and this isn't the only way to access the bulk ordering tools on Amazon Business. So let's go ahead and let's say that we need to search for that other item I talked about, the keyboard that we want to use for these interns. So we'll go ahead now and we'll scroll down until we find, again, that keyboard that I've pre-selected. It's going to be this keyboard mouse combo, the Logitech MK545. So I'll go ahead and click on the item here. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm not going to click on the buying in bulk button like I did last time. I'm actually going to scroll down on the page, and I'm going to look for the ASIN, the Amazon item number for this item. It's going to be under the product details. We can search for it using a term search, or we can just scroll down as I've done here, and here we go. We'll find it. The ASIN is right here. It's this string of characters right here. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and then I'm going to scroll back up to the top of my page, where I'm going to scroll over to where it says Hello Bill, account for my business, and I'm going to scroll down and click on bulk ordering. Once I click on bulk ordering, that's going to take me into the same bulk ordering tool, where all I need to do is click on create bulk order, and then I can go ahead and paste that ASIN that I just copied. I can put my quantity of 300 in. I'll click add to order. And you'll see that that will pull the item into my bulk ordering screen. And then I can go ahead and click on Find Best Offers to confirm that the item is again available in the quantity that I need and see if there were any discounts once again. Now this time we're going to see that we do have the quantity that we need, but we don't look to be getting any discount. If I drop the quantity down to 1, you'll see that we're still only going to get that same $49.99 price. And when we up the quantity to 300, we're going to get that same $49.99. So we've got two different situations going on here. In the one case, we've got an item where we're getting a nice discount, but we don't have the quantity that we need. And in the other case, we're getting the quantity that we need, but we're not getting the discount. So there's one other thing I want to show you here on the bulk ordering tool. We're going to go back to bulk ordering here under the main dropdown, and then I'll help you through into fixing the challenge that we just uncovered. So we're once again going to create bulk order, but this time I want to get both items that we've talked about into my bulk order. So I'm going to use the upload spreadsheet option. You'd go ahead and download the spreadsheet, and it will give you a spreadsheet like this one here that I've pre-filled out with these two items. It's just a basic entry form, those ASINs that we talked about, and then the quantities that you need. You just enter those into the spreadsheet, and then you take that spreadsheet and upload it into the tool here, and you will see that it's going to automatically pull those two items into our bulk order, where I can then click Find Best Offers to once again get all of my items into my bulk order. And we'll see the same information here. There's 200 in stock on the backpack, but we needed 300. There's 300 in stock on the keyboard, but we wanted a discount. So we could move forward and purchase 200 backpacks, 300 keyboards using the pricing that's on the page right now, $25.51 per bag, $49.99 per keyboard. That would just be done by hitting Add All to Cart. The other option is we can now use our Request a Quote tool, and we'll do that simply by clicking this Request a Quote button, which will take us into the Request for Quote tool with these items preloaded for us. The pricing that was on the last screen carries over, the quantities carry over. Now remember, in this case on the keyboard, we were looking for a discount. We're making a bulk order. We'd like to see a discount down to $44.99. On the backpacks, remember, we're looking for the quantity. We were already getting a discount. Now you could request a greater discount, but in this case, we're happy with the discount we received. We're going to just try to find the quantity that we need. If we want to add or remove products, we can do that here as well. You'll just be asked to go back in and to the tool and start with the same entry forms as before. I'm going to take us back a page so we can finish up with our custom quote, and you'll see that we're going to be asked, when do we expect to make a purchase? We're going to have to give the tool about a week so that sellers can come back to you with their best quotes, their best offers, and then we need to give them another week in order to get the item to you. So when you do have an immediate need, you might choose to use the bulk ordering tool, accept the pricing that was there and the quantities that were available to get delivery within a day or two. If not, if you have a little more time, go ahead and use the Request for Quote tool here, where you can get the customized quotes, but we'll need to give a little bit of time. Lastly here, we're just going to enter our zip code, and we're going to be asked whether or not we want to share our business name with suppliers. I always recommend that you do. It can only help you get a better offer, but you don't have to. You can choose no. And then lastly, you're going to go ahead and click on Request Quote. Once you click on that button, the quote will go live into our system where sellers will start working to try to meet your needs. They'll be looking, can they meet your, it messed up on me here, my $44.99 price per unit on my keyboard? Can I get the 300 units on my backpack? As you wait for the sellers, you can always go back over to your bulk ordering screen where you will see any bulk orders that you have requested. Here's one that I've previously requested on the same keyboard for 999 units. You can click into your request here and you can see, is there an offer available for that quantity? In my case here, there is. It's that everyday offer from Amazon Business is available for my quantity. And I would go ahead and just click on Proceed to Checkout if I were ready to move forward with this order. Now, before I do that, I want to just mention real quick that I am looking to order, in this case, 999 units, and I'm trying to send these out to a variety of different individuals, not all to one location. So if I just click Proceed to Checkout, and especially if I'm checking out with a custom quote, I'm only going to be given the option to send it to a single location. So I need to go ahead and enter the necessary business order information here. I forgot about that, so let's go ahead and put that in. This is just going to be whatever is part of your standard checkout process here, the required information. Next, it's going to ask me for that shipping address, and you'll see it's going to want to choose that single address that I've entered. Now, if you need to make a purchase like this, a large order, maybe it's a lot of interns, maybe it's a lot of employees, and you want to send it out to multiple locations, that is what we call a bit of a complex order, because as you'll see, you do have the option here to ship to more than one address from the checkout screen, but it isn't the simplest process you've ever seen. You're going to have to continue to click to ship to this item to an additional address, and you're going to have to enter the address that you want to ship to, and you're going to have to adjust that quantity and then take that action over and over again for each different location that you want to ship to. Now, there's another option. That's where our Buy on Behalf program comes into play. Instead of you doing all of that work to click around, all that you need to do is fill out this spreadsheet with the information for what you want to purchase. You work with Amazon Business to provide us some information. We will do the heavy lifting then on your behalf to make it so that your order is not arduous, is not overbearing in terms of having to click a million times to enter all those different addresses. You fill out the information. What is the item? What is the quantity? What is the price? And then, of course, who are we shipping it to? And then we place the order on your behalf where it will go through as though you had placed it. You'll still have access to it in your account. You'll still be able to track the orders, follow up on them, and make sure that everything has happened as far as exactly as you have planned when it comes to that order. So don't let a complex order scare you away from using these bulk buying tools. You can absolutely still make big, large orders when they need to ship to multiple locations. You can just leverage our bulk buying tools and our request for quote tool and our Buy on Behalf program in unison to make that large, complex order really easy for you to complete. Jumping back into my slides, I encourage you all, if you want to give this a try, if you feel like you understand how to use the bulk ordering tools on Amazon Business, please use the QR code on the left to go directly to those bulk ordering tools on Amazon Business, where you can check out preloaded bulk discounts. You can custom request a quote on a large need, or you can actually leverage Amazon Business to do the heavy lifting for you on a complex purchase. Need more help? Did I not answer all your questions? If you have questions or if you'd like to get a custom demo of these tools, use the QR code on the right to enter your information, enter your question, and request a custom demo of these tools should you want further instruction one-on-one with an Amazon Business representative. Of course, I also want to encourage you to tune in next time where we'll be featuring a new presenter. My counterpart, Nicole, will step in and she'll be talking to you about how to save time with custom lists on Amazon Business.